Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.
Brianna, you sent us a text, right?
I did, yeah.
What's it about?
So it was about Christmas Switch. So I was listening to the podcast from Wednesday and, heard the Christmas Switch story, and it was really sweet, got all teary-eyed. And then I started LOLing out loud because you were talking about things that were unrelated to like really happy things, and then you would say, "Ooh, Christmas wish" after, and I started laughing, and then I don't know, it just stuck with me all day. And so then later in the day, one of my sales reps had called me and was like, "Hey, I have to go into Les Schwab. I've got to get new brakes," and I was like, "Ooh, Christmas wish," and he kind of went, "Okay."
John Jay and Rich, shout out to Rich and his pepperoni nipples.
Thank you. So emotional.
Christmas wish.
And then later that afternoon, one of my girlfriends was telling me she just bought a house, and she said, my HOA fees are already going up. And I was like, Christmas wish.
It works in so many spots.
Christmas wish.
What was that?
No, Rich said it works in so many spots. It's a good closer to any kind of conversation.
It used to be years ago, we used to do the show and John Jay would bring it up whenever something uncomfortable happened on the show. Mm-hmm. Like it would end up at the end of War of the Roses. Mm-hmm. And I had so many people back then walk up and say, "Why after something terrible happens does John Jay say Christmas wish?" And they're like, "Is that because he wants you to save that tape?" They're like, that's how he lets the guys know that they're saving them. Like, you've read way too much into it.
I have to go I got to meet with a doctor later today for my son, and he might have to have surgery. So if he says, "Hey, we're going to have surgery," I'll be like, "Oh, Christmas wish."
It's like, if it's bad news, it's Christmas wish. And have you guys heard when, like, there's awkward silences right now, how people are belting out the Elphaba Defying Gravity riff? Any awkward silence, it's
No, I haven't heard that, but I like it.
Tough riff to just rip out.
Silence.
Brianna, you're awesome. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, you're welcome. Have a good day, guys.
Christmas wish.
Christmas wish.
It is Ryan Seacrest here. There was a recent social media trend which consisted of flying on a plane with no music, no movies, no entertainment. But a better trend would be going to ChumbaCasino.com. It's like having a mini social casino in your pocket. Chumba Casino has over 100 online casino-style games, all absolutely free. It's the most fun you can have online and on a plane. So grab your free welcome bonus now at ChumbaCasino.com. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The Seven from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The Seven is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The Seven podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit SCEducationLottery.com.